Hi, you guys. How are you? This is Alyssa Schomaker. I'm a 15-star Diamond Top 10 Elite Coach, and I'm going to talk to you guys today a little bit about one of the vital behaviors, and that is inviting. You know, every time that I talk to a coach and try to mentor them in their business, and we go over the business activity tracker, and this is one of those things that many coaches are scared to do. Or if they're inviting, they're not doing it properly. You know, they're not going about what the client's needs are. They're thinking of their own agenda. Maybe they're not coming off as that they're really trying to help. And so this is what this little quick training is going to be about, is about the inviting process and how you can do that as a Beachbody coach. So I hope that this helps you guys. And we're going to get started. Go into a screen share here. All right. So, okay. So invite. Obviously, this is one of the key vital behaviors to your business. And like I mentioned before, a lot of coaches, this is kind of where you get stuck. You don't really know how to end or extend that invite to somebody. And so this is what you guys are going to learn today. So one thing that's really, really important as a coach and in everything that you do, when it comes down to the posts that you make on social media, the connections that you're making, the invites that you're sending, you have to believe. You have to believe in yourself and that you have the ability to help another person. You have to believe in this opportunity and that you are going to be somebody that makes a difference. And because you decide that you're going to work hard, you're going to do what the average person doesn't do, you're going to see tremendous success in your business. So, you know, believe that you're that catalyst for change, believe that you're the reason that someone else is going to succeed, and believe that you're the difference that the world needs. Whenever I'm talking or just sending an invite to somebody or, you know, on the phone with one of my clients, to me, letting them know that there's a solution and having this gift to be able to help another person change their life through health and fitness and support and motivation. What I've seen happen in our challenge groups, I know that what we do is giving a gift to another person. So if you think of that in your mind, you know, that you're actually handing somebody over a present when it comes to inviting, it's not so scary, and you realize that you could really, really make a tremendous impact in this person's life. So number one is you really have to believe in what you're doing. You have to have passion, and you have to really be willing to help other people. All right, so this is a relationship business. This is not about going on Instagram or YouTube or blogs or Facebook and just spamming anybody that's on your friends list or anybody that is into fitness. Really, it's about connecting and making friendships, relationships through people that you have things familiar with or things you have in contact with. So, you know, as a new coach, I always recommend to at least be connecting with 3 people a day. This can be done through social media, your coworkers, old friends, if your children are in any activities, and the community. And basically, I'm not saying that you are going to extend an invite to them to a challenge group. This is just about helping other people in general. You know, whether it's complimenting them or just really making contact with people instead of being walking in this world by ourselves and with our heads down. It's like smiling when you walk past people and you know, letting them know that you're just a good person. That's really what this whole thing is about. So, you know, connect with a minimum of 3 people daily. Once you've done that, every day you're connecting with those 3 people daily, then I want you to go back to the beginning of that list of those people that you connected with and keep connecting with them more. And then I want you to send 3 invites a day as well. So we're going to talk about now how you can invite and what that really entails. So what's the ways that you can do this? So as you can see that there's a pyramid here, there's 3 different ways that you can invite. One would be through an event page, one would be through posts on social media, and one would be through personal invites. Now I have this triangle inverted because I want you to realize that personal invitations is where most of your business should be focused on. And then post on social media, and last, event pages. I only really tend to use event pages if it's a test group, or maybe if it's a coach opportunity that I'm going to be having. Otherwise, I really don't use event pages very often. I'm very consistent on social media. So on social media, I want you to choose 2 areas that you want to work on and that you are consistently posting on those areas 3 to 5 times a day. Now, here's the thing. I want to make sure that those posts are quality. So quality over quantity all of the time. And when you're giving your posts, I want you to give to your audience. So whether it's through motivation, whether it's through recipes, whether it's through humor, maybe it's something funny that you found on the internet and you want to share that. Maybe it's a crafting tip that you want to do. Maybe it's a makeup tip that you know about. Maybe you're really good with braiding kids' hair. I mean, whatever it is, give value and continue to give value. And there's a really good book called Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. And he always talks about that when it comes to social media, is be giving those jabs and to jab and to jab and jab before you were to ever throw a right hook. And a right hook would be an invitation to a challenge group or coaching or maybe a free group. That's where your right hook comes in. That's where you're asking your audience to come in and to participate in what it is that you're doing. But the rest of the time, you need to be giving solid, some solid content and things that are going to add value. And whether it's motivation, something that makes them smile, that is what you need to be doing the majority of the time. So, I post on different areas of social media all the time. So I pretty much have an invite on social media going out somewhere, whether it's my blog or Facebook or my like page or Instagram. So I kind of rotate between sites, and I also know what days are best for my particular market. So as you start building up, that's one thing that you could do as well. But remember that any time before those posts, I've been giving things about my family, things about my kids, things about just letting people into my life, okay? And lastly is personal invitations. So personal invitations is actually extending that invite, whether it's in person with somebody or if it's through a written email or through Messenger. So that would be your personal invitations. All right, so this is just an example of one of the event pages that one of my friends in the business, Anita Myron, made. And I didn't have any event pages running when I was making this call for you guys. So I wanted to just kind of show you guys what I mean by the events. As you can see, Melanie had used this test group banner here. So I copied that one from her thing just to show you guys. These are really, really good ways to invite people on your friends list to test groups or to the coaching opportunity. Now, what I typically do in these event pages is I give information. So again, we're going back to that jab, 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 and I'm giving information, whether it's moves in the videos that they're going to be seeing, whether it's meal planning ideas. And so again, give until the launch. You can also search, for example, for Sean T, you could have searched his social media sites and found different things that he was putting out there, and you could include that kind of stuff into your events as well. All right. Next, this is an invite via social media, one that worked pretty good for me. Basically, I was inviting for a new coach camp that I was running, and I talk in the beginning about, a little bit about my story and kind of what's happened and the success of our team, and then going into one person and how that can make a difference, and then what it is that I'm looking for at the bottom. So if you can see, it's for people that like to help others. I'm looking for nurses, people that are in health promotion. I'm looking for personal trainers. I'm looking for nutritionists. So in this particular post, I'm looking for a particular type of person. But it really works really well. And at the bottom of it, I attached my application because, you know, my team in particular has a lot of people that are in healthcare. I know how to help them run their business. I know the angle that I took. And so that's the kind of people that I like to work with in my business. So it's not going to be the same for you guys, but I do like kind of putting out there what it is that I'm looking for and the specifications, and always including an application because you know, this is, who do you want to build a six-figure business with? Who do you want to dedicate your time to help build a business? You know, helping other people build their business, it's time consuming. The mentorship, the training, it's time consuming. So start being a little bit selective on who you bring into your team and who you really want to help in this business. So, all right. And last, here's just another post that I did. This was just an inviting post. I just was showing the difference between a week of doing Insanity Max 30 here. But again, the same thing, what the program is about, what I am looking for, what's included. And again, there's this one here actually has a place for them to leave their email, and I will send them their coaching application afterwards. So, but just an idea of some posts, you know, transformation pictures work really, really great. So, you know, all week long, if you're going to be promoting a challenge group, for example, instead of coaching, you know, make sure you're showing transformations. Make sure you're shouting out your team. You're shouting out your challengers. What kind of results and stuff those people are having. Use your own success and your own pictures in your social media. That is really, really key instead of pulling images from the back office. So here is another way you can invite. And then lastly, personal invites. So, you know, a lot of people are kind of scared to do personal invites. But I tell you what, if I see somebody that's on social media and I find them really motivating and really inspiring, I will send them a message. Yes, it is. Sometimes I haven't really built the relationship up like maybe like I should with some of these individuals. But if you can tell that they're really into fitness and they're motivational and they're inspirational and they're doing what coaches are doing anyways, extend the invite, because if you don't, somebody else is going to. So here's just one example. I just said, you know, hey, you look awesome. I just saw some of your pictures and dang girl, you must really work out and take care of your body. And then, you know, I just kind of keep talking to them. And then I let them know that I'm a coach and I'm looking for people that would want to join my team. And I just felt like she was really inspiring and motivating, and interested if she would want to hear what I do and what my job's like. And, you know, if I sent her over a link, would she listen to it while she cooked dinner or something? A lot of people respond to me that way. And a lot of times you can just see, you know, who would be a good coach in this business, especially if they're already doing that. So don't be as scared to extend the invite to people about coaching, especially if you see on your timeline stuff that's really impressive. And to challenge groups. So, you know, challenge groups are really the bread and butter of our business. This personal invite to a challenge group was done by one of my coaches, Jennifer Rose. And I really liked how she did this. You know, she reconnected with this girl, Collie. They had met out in Las Vegas a couple years ago. And she basically did an in-personal invitation. So she was talking about what the challenge groups were. And then she was saying when the start was going to be, and then instead of just extending the invite to her, she asked if she knew anybody that would be interested. This approach works really well if you're shy, because you're not actually asking that person. You're asking if they know anybody that would be interested. And a lot of people want to find out for themselves. A lot of people are interested. So I just think the biggest takeaway from all of this is that you have to be inviting and you have to be building relationships, posting in groups and spamming people that you've got, you know, a weight loss program. That's not going to help you build your business. You know, I don't know, sending out 700 invites in a month, that's not going to grow your business. You have to be able to send out enough invites that you can actually then build a relationship afterwards, you know, and really be invested in the person that you're going to be helping and help them realize what their life could potentially be like after they join coaching or challenge groups. You guys all know you guys are all here for that reason, because something has sparked and it's either infected your life, or you see it affecting other people and you want it to affect yours too. So, just kind of think about that and think about what it felt like when somebody extended an invite to you. Did you feel like it was icky? No. I mean, you're here, right? You're part of this great movement and this great momentum. So, never be afraid to extend an invite to somebody. And I'm just going to leave it with this. And this is what Leanne Ruff told us one time, and I feel like it really stuck with me. But, when the waitress is walking around and she's offering people coffee at a restaurant, if you tell her no, is she going to run in the back and she's going to hide? No, she's going to continue to offer every person at the table coffee. She'll probably offer them dessert too. So just remember that what we do as coaches and extending this invite, it is much bigger than a cup of coffee, first of all. And second of all, if they tell you no, it's just not their time right now. It's just not when they're ready to change. And you all know in this business, it's ever changing as we're changing and we're evolving. So thanks for listening to me today. I hope that you guys got some good, valuable information about one of the vital behaviors of inviting. And I can't wait to see what 2015 has in store for you guys. Have a good day. Bye.